Welcome to Sunday night, my friends. I hope everybody had a great Sunday. Today is June the 1st. Welcome. And I got a screen popped up and I can't figure out how to get rid of the stupid thing. Horse feathers. What the heck happened? Man, my computer's acting up. Hello, everybody. I hope you all had a great Sunday. I went out where I ain't got nothing planted in my garden, used the rotary tiller, get the weeds out. Done that, fed the kitty cats, put some food out there for January's babies. If I can catch them, the babies out there with January, I do a video about them. I want to thank you all that has showed up. I've been watching videos of the HOA. There's one HOA video I watched a while ago before I came live. It had a lady's voice. I forget the name of the YouTube channel. Maybe I can bring it up and see which one it was. I don't know. It's one of them HOA stories if you like them. You know, I love HOA stories. I don't know if they're true HOA stories. This one I watched with the lady's voice only had 62 subscribers. I subscribed to her channel, or whose ever channel. I figure it's a her because it was a woman's voice. Because some of them HO videos got the same voice. I've explained to you all, I wish I was smart like those people writing stories. Back 50 some odd years ago when I was in school, we had to write stories, make up poems, and I wasn't that good on stories. I guess on the stories, I got the letter F. I just wasn't good making stories like that. These people that does these HOA stories are very smart. And, I like it. If they're real or not, I know some places that got HOAs, does go through stuff like that. I'm glad I don't live in the HOA, because they do that crap like they doing to some of them. This is not intimidation. I would, bam, protecting my property or my family, you know, but, I'm not threatening anybody. But that's what I would do. But the people who's doing these HOA stories is very nice, showing people how to stay calm, to educate us. That's what I think. Hello, War. Yeah, homeowner association. And it's weird. I guess these people is doing these HOA stories, trying to teach you how to do it the right way without getting in trouble, telling you to keep you cool, have cameras up, document everything, which I think that's pretty smart. Put people, if you can, put cameras up, motion detectors, and stuff like that. Watch some of them HRA stories, how to protect your family, document everything. That's what I do. And like if you out in the automobile, if you got a dash cam, use your dash cam. They got a dash cam I've seen they show, I think on TV. It got like 4 cameras, one in front, one in back, and at the sides. Sometimes you might get good video. Oh. And it'll protect you. You protect yourself and your family. You record everything. And just like a couple of weeks ago, it's in Scott County, Indiana. A young person, one of her kids got killed in the vehicle, came out of the car seat. Oh, sometimes them car seats will come on snap if you get hit a certain way. But they said that she ran the light. How do they know she ran the light? I wasn't there. Is there cameras at the intersection? Or did other people see it? They didn't say nothing like it in the paper or on the news. Maybe she didn't run the stoplight. Maybe she had it green. If she had a dash cam, it would have showed it. And, I want you all to protect yourself. I was watching another video, Chuck Bronson. I think it's his name. He's in somewhere in Florida. He does patrolling certain times of the day and night. Make sure the police in Florida where he lives stay good, not bad. And I forget who got me to Chuck Bronson. Maybe War got me going to him. I can't remember. It's been too long ago. But it's nice. While I was out there looking in my garden, I plant corn. And for some reason, I'm not going to have maybe 5 to 10 corn thing sticking up. Maybe the corn wasn't any good. I don't know. But I have put eggshells in it, but I dumped today a bunch of banana peels and all that for my fertilizer. And at this guy here, War, I want you all to go to his YouTube channel. Subscribe to his YouTube channel. He got some nice videos, so I want you to go to his YouTube channel. And, I want to thank you, great people of YouTube. And, I want to tell you something about me.
We've purchased hundreds of properties just like yours, some in as little as 7 days.
I'm in my 70s, on low income, 4 heart attacks, high blood pressure, diabetes, arthritis, and back problems. And I own my own house, took a loan out. And you go back in my videos for, I think maybe it's called First Time Home Buyers. I can't remember. And if you want to become a first time home buyer, there's different groups of people. There's VA, HUD, USDA, FHA or something like that. And if you want to buy a house, some of you, like I did, you had to take a first-time home buyer course. It's better when you take that first-time home buyer course if you do it in person and you save you a little money. And you can ask questions. You can ask questions. And it's a whole lot of fun. And the one I use, if you watch the video, it's based on your income. I don't know if HUD's that way, but I went with another one. It's based on your income. Even if you're on Social Security or SSI, that counts as income. If you get food stamps, that counts as income. Retirement benefits, alimony, child support, that counts as income. And if you cut somebody's grass, I guess maybe that counts as income. If you pay taxes on it, that way you have proof that, that's only during the summertime. And it's a little bit different than renting. Because when you rent a house, if anything breaks, the landlord has to fix it. Or if your kitchen stove quits, your landlord fixes it. Being a homeowner, people, you have to fix everything. If your hot water heater goes out, you fix it. If you need a new roof, you fix it. or the washer and dryer goes out, you buy a new one or whatever. There's a whole lot of responsibility by owning your own house. But look at your people who rent. I was a renter for years until 2017, I think. But closed on the house in January 2018. It's nice owning your own house. I live out in the country. I'm a city boy. Learning to be a country boy. And it's different from living in the city, but where I live, people, it's quiet, it's dark, and you don't have anybody come down a dead end road. But only thing I don't like, I like to go for a walk. There's no fast foods or grocery store or banks that I can walk to. The dollar store is about 4 miles north of me. I don't think I can walk 4 miles without killing over. But it's nice to own your own house. You got to clean it. This is, I guess, maybe classified as a tiny house, about 600 square feet, something like that on an acre of ground. It's nice to own your own house. You can do what you want. You can have animals out here in the country. You can have chickens. You can have cows, pigs, goats. You can have all of it. The city, you can't. But living out here in the country, if you're going to have chickens, you got to build it right. Have the heavy-duty wire, because those raccoons, they're stronger than you think they are. You need them heavy-duty wire. I mean, not as big as my finger, but heavy-duty wire to keep the raccoons from pulling it and tearing it apart and getting in there killing your chickens. But when I get some money, I built, take the old wire off, put the heavy-duty wire on it. That's money. I need some 2x4s where I can fix them a place to get up there and lay their eggs and put a door on the back of it where you don't have to go in the cage and lift it up, take your fresh eggs out. I know some of you raise chickens. In case you didn't know it, they like fruit, like watermelons, cantaloupe, grapes, apples. They love it. I get me a watermelon. I cut me a big round piece, and I start walking over there. They start jumping out. Even Harry did, the rooster. And they jump up there, and I throw it down. And they eat it all the way down to the green. They love watermelon. And if you all people where you live in your state or country, you don't know what they feed those chickens that when you get your eggs from the store, you don't know how long it been in the store or how long before they transport the eggs from the chicken farm. You don't know what they feed those chickens. It's better if you can have chickens where you live. It'd be a whole lot better for you because you know what you feed the chickens. So whatever state you live in, if you got a neighbor that sells eggs. Try some of those homegrown eggs instead of the grocery store. You find out they're a whole lot better. Because those chickens that you buy the eggs in the grocery store, they give them medicine in their food. Look the next time you go to Orchland or some place like that sells chicken feed, and look on it, and you see that it got some of it got medicine in it. You know, some of you people, some of the medicine in it in those chicken feed you might be allergic to. I'm just giving you advice, and that's what I'm here for, just to chat and talk and help you out, give you some ideas. Since tomorrow is Monday, I'm going to talk about the LG stove. Don't buy your LG ThinQ stove, electric stove, especially the model I got. It's a lemon piece of crap. They're junk. Let's see what the model number was, if I can find it in here. It's a model Lincoln Robert Edward Lincoln 6323. If I can show you the picture. See, that's what it looks like. They're a piece of junk. They're lemons, you know, just like cars you buy. I wonder if the lemon law covers stoves. I don't know. I guess I have to look it up. Let me look on here. Lemon Law of Indiana. Indiana Motor Vehicle Protection Act. Lemon Law protects consumer who purchase or lease new vehicles. No. But it doesn't cover stoves. I'm going to download it to my cell phone where I can look at it. No, the lemon law people in Indiana, which it tells right here, only vehicles. But I think all 50 states need to add to the lemon law TVs, computers, stoves, ice boxes, because there is lemon piece of crap like that. So you people in all 50 states, look up your lemon law and ask your people at the Capitol if they can include, you know, kitchen stoves, ice boxes, stuff like it into the lemon law. I think as U.S. citizens that we are getting screwed with. So that's what I'm thinking, that we need a law that covers to protect us on stoves, ice boxes, lawnmowers, and stuff like that. What do you all think about it? I leave it up to you all. But like I'm on a fixed income around $900 a month. You all seen my videos where I ask for money where I can get me a new riding lawnmower. You're looking at around $2,000, give or take a little. I like to have a zero turn because they got a wider cutting range, but they're over $4,000 for a new one for a zero turn. I need 2 tires I can't afford. I don't have 2,000 watch hours. If I had the watch hours and all this, I would have super chats. And that money will go from my vehicle, riding lawnmower, or to my house. I don't drink alcohol, don't do drugs. I've been sober 25 plus years. So I want to thank you all for stopping by. I think maybe tonight I might make it to 30 minutes because this is Sunday and you all need to spend time with your family. I want to say hi to everybody from all over the planet. It'd be nice if you let me know where you're watching this from, just the state or country. I don't care what city, just the state or country you're from. I would like to know that. I'm 70 plus years old, people. I don't know this much about YouTube or cell phones, computers. And this computer was donated to me. It was a new computer. I think it came from Amazon, if I remember on the box what it said. I think it came from Amazon. That came from somebody that knows where I live, so I want to thank him. And I want to thank all you people here on YouTube. We are YouTube family. I know my content is not like some of the other people's. Since I'm 70 plus years old, I'm trying to teach the younger generation, the younger people, how to survive. Try to help you out. Not to drink, not to do drugs. Check on your old neighbors and you young people. If you see an old person at the grocery store or somewhere, say, hello, young man, hello, young lady. You make him feel pretty good. I've done this to a woman that was older than me. Her head got so big when I asked her, how you doing, young lady? That's the right way to do it, people, to be polite. And that's what I want you to do. Be polite to people. If you can help people out a few dollars, help them out. That's what God wants you to do. If you watch Bob Joyce tonight on my YouTube channel, and I hope you got something out of it. God is always reaching his hand out to you. God does not give up on your people. Where is it? Let's put Blackie back up there. I love Blackie. I'm asking your people to help me out that knows about computers. This is a HP computer. I know if you go up there in the left top corner, what's the ESC, the escape button, it don't seem to be working because I got things that pops up that don't, you hit the button, it don't disappear like it's supposed to. I need you all to tell me where to go. Remember, I'm 70 years old. I'm not that smart. And my IQ is around 62, 63. I can't comprehend too well. And if you all could help me figure out where can I go in my computer on that escape button, how to get it turned on. Maybe it's turned off. I don't know because I don't know nothing about computers. So if you all can help me, tell me where to go on that. I think it's ESC, I think. Let me get my phone. I think that's what it reads. I got to turn my light on where I can figure out. I think it's ESC. But people, I'm not that smart. Yeah, ESC, the escape button. I don't see any other button up here. Maybe it's, I better not do with it while I'm on here because it might kick me off of StreamYard. People, there's a bunch of streaming things you can use. You can use StreamYard or OBS, but OBS was too complicated for me to use. I watch videos, try to get the education of what streaming thing. And thanks to Triance, Beware, TRYARAM, Beware. And if that wasn't for him, I could probably never got on StreamYard. They got different price ranges on StreamYard. I want to thank StreamYard for giving me my $25 back. That's funny. The email they had wasn't even my email. I don't know who that person was, but StreamYard did give me my $25 back. I think I paid $45 a month. And I kind of like StreamYard since I use a Cat A into whatever you call it, to USB into my computer. StreamYard has worked a whole lot better than what it did on the Wi-Fi. And that was pretty good. But you people on here that watch it later, and the escape button, the top left button, ESC, the escape button. it doesn't work because I have McAfee keep popping up, and I don't have McAfee in my computer. And I don't know why it keeps popping up. I know somebody told me where to go, but I can't find McAfee in where they told me where it was. So if you all got any ideas about computer people knows about that, can help me out. You all know my email. And if I'm going to give it out. It's tcartwright54@gmail.com. You computer people, tell me where to go on the escape button, where I go in the settings, because I don't know. I'd say I'm not that smart on computers. I've been out of school 50 plus years. They didn't have computers in school when I graduate. I look up a Sergeant K. Wood, who was one of my DIs at Paris Allen. Found out he passed away maybe 2 or 3 years ago. He was a great, Sergeant K. Wood was a great DI. That was in the summer of 1970 when I was at Paris Allen. I can't even remember the platoon or any other sergeant, but why I remember Sergeant K. Wood, I can't figure it out. Something about him sticks in my mind. I don't know if that's because when he worked the night shift, I think that could be it. We had to stand at attention in the bed and sing a song. Maybe that's why I remember him. Sergeant K. Wood was an African American drill sergeant. And the next night, we go to bed, we sing its song. And the other sergeant, he was white, and Sergeant K. Wood was African American. And that sergeant said, don't sing that N-word song to me. People, I wasn't raised that way to be a racist person. But no matter what color your skin is, people, Japanese, German, Jew, white, black, green, purple, we have one thing in common. We bleed red. We all got red blood, but there's different types of red blood. O positive, negative, and stuff like A and B. But that's what we got in common. We all have red blood. But people, don't give up on yourself. Follow your dreams. Don't give up on your YouTube channel. If you can do it, people, plant your garden. Throw your coffee grounds into your garden, banana peels, eggshells. That's your natural fertilizer. You can put potting soil and sand in it. Potting soil will be better. Make it like they have in Jackson County, that good black dirt. If you all know anything about Jackson County watermelons and cantaloupes, which I miss them. I'll probably tomorrow, I guess, if it don't rain, go out and plant me some more white radishes. Because I like white radishes. They're not round like the red ones. Those is like, I guess you call them like icicles. So, people, I'm going to get off of here. There's not hardly anybody on here tonight. So, I want to thank you all for watching my video. If you all can help me out, please help me out, because that's what God wants you to do, because God will reward you. It does pay you in the long run. And remember, tomorrow is Monday. I won't be on Monday. I watch Hudson and Rex in the Providence of Canada. It's a cop show. Hudson is a male detective, and Rex is a German Shepherd. You can go to YouTube and type in Hudson and Rex. I think there's 7 series, 7 years it's been on. That's a good show. And a good German Shepherd is trained by a lady. You know, I know it's a TV show. I wish more people from Canada would get on here. I wish I could find some Canada YouTubes. There is one. There's New York coming in on the CB radio, Skip. You know, that gives us what we can learn about Canada. I don't know if they teach Canada in school anymore like they did when I was in school. So I want to thank you, beautiful people, for joining me tonight. Put your faith in the God, because God will help you out. You just have to believe. You know, I got my faith. I asked God to help me out on getting a new riding lawnmower and help me get some money where I can buy 2 new tires, where I can have my front end line. I asked God for the help. Where I usually can get the tires, they're no longer in business. And because the guy's partner died back in December, so that throws that out of the bucket. So God bless you all. I catch you all later.